Hi, this is Hibiya Park. This is on the southeast corner, or not far from the southeast corner, of the Imperial Palace in Tokyo. Let's have a look inside. Hibiya Park is Japan's first Western-style garden. It became a garden in 1903. Before that, in Japan's feudal era, it was the site of several mansions of daimyo, or feudal lords. After that, it became a drill ground for the Japan Army. And in 1903, it became, as I said, the first Western-style garden in Japan. We're going up the main path from the gate we just entered. As you can see, it's a very pleasant place. There's a plaza over here with a fountain, and over this way are gardens and ponds. We have a small restaurant here called the Hibiya Park Centre. This rock here is a replica of an old Scandinavian, an old Viking runic stone. This is one of the two main ponds in Hibiya Park, and it's named after the kanji, the pictogram for heart. It goes written a certain way. It's almost the same shape. Here's one of the main gardens of Hibiya Park, a rose garden. As you can see, there are some very exotic plants in Hibiya Park. This particular one is called a Butiya Yate. And the whole atmosphere, the exoticism of it, the roses, it's just a wonderful place to spend an afternoon. This charming little bungalow up here, apparently it's a German-style bungalow, was built in 1910 as the park office. In 1976, its use as an office was discontinued and it became an archive for the park. And since 1990, it has been a tangible cultural asset of the Tokyo metropolitan area. Okay, and here we have it. This is the centre of Hibiya Park, and this is the first Western garden in the whole of Japan. We've got these rather bad taste pelicans here, and apparently it was a sunken garden originally. I can't really see the sunkenness of it now, but there it is. As you can see, there's a permanent stage here for various different performances. Today, I'm not quite sure what the event is, but this is a Miss Beauty Skin or something like that, and she's singing for This is probably the biggest facility in Hibiya Park. It's called Matsumoto-do. As you can see over here, it's a three-story building. If you want to get married, if you want dinner, if you want a Guinness, check out Matsumoto-do. Okay, let's check out the other pond. Okay, just before we saw the heart-shaped pond, the one behind me is called Kumogata Ike, or cloud-shaped pond, again because of its shape. At the same time as the original Western garden, this was created as the original Western pond, I suppose, and in the middle of it you can see a statue of a crane spewing water.
Okay.
So how should we do this? I'll just walk. In the historical context, Hibiya Park has a very significant place in that it marked the beginning of what was called the era of popular violence at the beginning of the 20th century. Between 1904 and 1905, Japan was at war with Russia, and it beat Russia. It was the first Asian power to beat a Western power. And the terms of that treaty, known as the Treaty of Portsmouth, were considered very unfavourable by the Japanese public and press. And on September the 5th, 1905, a huge crowd of over 30,000 people gathered here to protest the terms of the Treaty of Portsmouth. But the police, perhaps somewhat unwisely, refused to let them into the park, and they barricaded the park and kept the crowds at bay. In response, the crowds went crazy and rampaged through Tokyo, rioting and creating enormous damage over the space of 2 or 3 days.